Gentlemen, thank you for this opportunity to present my proposals for the 1972 presidential campaign. The first component, Operation Diamond, deals with campaign intelligence and hostile convention demonstrations. It involves an intelligence liaison with the FBI, Secret Service, and the CIA. We will also gather our own information by infiltrating anti-war groups with paid informants. Now, this component will also be equipped with an operational arm. You see, we need greater loyalty than the local police and federal security forces possess to enable us to break up demonstrations before they reach the television cameras. Now, I will arrange for the services of highly trained demonstration squads, men who have had experience as street fighting teams for the CIA. They are well disciplined, trained, and carry their own cover. We will have a second operational arm of teams experienced in surgical relocation activities. So, they can kidnap a leader without compromising us. If, for instance, a prominent radical comes to our convention to muster his army of demonstrators, we can drug him, take him across the border into Mexico until the convention is over.
What the hell good is that going to do?
Well, sir, by removing their leadership, we throw them into confusion.
Maybe.
Shall I continue, Mr. Mitchell?
Please.
You will recall that we now have an informant inside the Muskie organization. Code name, Sedan Chair. Enlarging this operation of infiltrations, Operation Ruby will depend upon the target selected. Larry O'Brien, Senator Jackson, Senator Humphrey, Senator Muskie, or anyone else. The Democratic Convention in Miami may be a target. Now, I have conducted a preliminary study of the hotels and the convention hall. I have secured an option to lease a pleasure craft that's docked on the canal. It's over 90 feet long, has several staterooms, expensively decorated, and it can be wired for sight and sound. Now, I know that many prominent Democratic officials are vulnerable to weaknesses of the flesh. We can compromise these officials through the charms of some ladies that I have arranged to have living on board. This will enable us to extract the kind of information we want.
Just a minute, Gordon. How are a bunch of whores going to compromise these guys at the convention? They're not that dumb.
These are not stupid broads. These women can be trained and programmed. These are the finest call girls in the country. And I can tell you, from first-hand experience...
I'm sorry.
Operation Sapphire contemplates operations from harassment to false demonstrations to defeat and sabotage the campaigns of our opponents. As for the Democratic Convention itself, architectural studies revealed that we can cut down on the air conditioning system in that hall. Imagine all those Democratic delegates sitting there, sweating in 100-degree heat on national television. So this type of operation is expensive, but I have carefully checked and rechecked the budget, and all of this can be done for $1 million.
Well, Gordon, that's all very intriguing. But not quite what I had in mind. I was more concerned about demonstrators and police cooperation than some of the things you mentioned.
I understand, sir.
And we can't afford that kind of money. I suggest you go back to your drawing board and see what you can do.
Yes, sir.
Unreal and a little frightening.
I'd say that was a fair statement.